Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Jets hosting the Browns, and the Browns are 1.5-point road favorites. The over-under is at 37.5 points. The Browns are minus 130 on the money line, and the Jets are plus 110. Now, these are the pre-kickoff lines. They're going to change the closer we get to kickoff on Sunday, and this is a battle of bad versus worst, and we saw the fire sale that the Jets basically had at the deadline, so we know which direction they're looking to go. Head-to-head, the Jets are 7-3 against the Browns in their last 10 meetings. The home team is 5-5. The favorite is both 8-2 on the money line and 8-2 against the spread. The overs hit in their last two games. The over-under is 5-5, and at 37.5 points, the over is 7-3. The last time they played each other was on December 28th of 2023, and the Browns won that game at home 37-20, and they covered. As far as the weather is concerned for this game, because one of the few teams who still plays outside of the Jets, it is supposed to be 62 degrees, 13-mile-an-hour winds with a 79% chance of rain. Wilson is listed as questionable to be back at wide receiver for the Jets. It's supposed to be Fields and Gabriel, so we'll see what kind of trash game we get and what kind of sloppy, disgusting game we're going to get. The Browns are 2-6 overall. They're 3-5 against the spread. The over-under is 4-4, and they are 0-4 on the road this year. The Jets are 1-7, 4-4 against the spread. The over is 5-3, and they haven't won a game at home. They're 0-5. The Browns are 1-3 in their last four, or 1-4 in their last five. The game they won was the game they covered. 38 points, 32 points, 37 points, 45 points. 4-point loss to the Vikings, 14-point loss to the Steelers, 25-point win over the Dolphins, and then a 19-point loss to the Patriots. And I'm pretty sure that was the game that Garrett got about 5 sacks, and they still lost. For the Jets, they found a way to come back and win last week. There was a total of 59 points, 24 points, 19 points, and then 77 points. 15-point loss to the Cowboys, 2-point loss to the Broncos. They covered. 7-point loss to the Panthers. Didn't cover. And then a 1-point win over the Bengals. They did cover. Miraculously, the Bengals the last 2 weeks have found ways to lose kind of like that. Now, let's go over the stats. The Browns average 189.6 yards passing per game, which is 30th. 89.5 rushing yards per game, which is 28th, and 15.8 points per game, which is 29th. And I'm not sure if you guys can see that beside me or whether or not it's going to just completely shrink on you. The Jets are dead last in passing, 184 per game, which is 32nd. They're third in the league in rushing, though, at 143.6, and they're 24th in the league in scoring at 21 points per game. Defensively, this is where the Browns have the Jets beat. 203.4 yards per game allowed through the air, which is 6th. The Jets' pass defense is 8th. 94.3 yards per game, which is 9th. 23 points per game allowed, which is 17th. As I said, pass defense for pass defense, these teams were even. However, the Jets just traded away their best pass defender and one of their best pass rushers. So, 208.3 yards per game allowed through the air, which is 8th. 135.8 per game allowed on the ground, which is 26th, and 27.6 points per game allowed, which is 27th. This is going to be a disgusting game to watch, especially if it downpours. This is just going to be which quarterback turns the ball over more. And I firmly believe that the Jets, I can't say that the Jets will find a way. Both of these teams are so bad that they'll find a way to screw themselves out of losing this game for draft status. I just think the advantage goes to the Jets and the slop because of Fields being mobile. Now, if Fields gets knocked out of the game, that's a different kind of story. I'll take the Jets on the money line. I'll take the Jets getting the points in this one, and I'm going under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.